Hello and welcome to Super Seducer 2. We're back, bigger and better. I listened to your feedback and we've made a number of improvements. The first thing is ethnic diversity. We've got Asian characters, black characters, Arab characters and even a Scottish guy. I also listened to female players' feedback and now you can actually play levels from a chick's perspective. Finally, I'm joined by Charlotte.
Hi everyone, and I'm here to try and give a little bit of a female perspective on things. Hope you all enjoy the game.
Press start and I hope you enjoy it.
Hello, as he said, we are back. Frankly, I knew this was coming, to be perfectly honest, because for some reason, at the time, Super Seducer, I fucked that up already. Super Seducer 1 was, for some reason, one of my more popular videos, probably because I'm a clueless fuck who has absolutely no idea what to do with women, so I was probably the only person taking it seriously, as opposed to, the joke that it actually is. Well, I mean, that's how a lot of people would view it, obviously. So we're going to have a quick look through the settings. I'm sure it's going to be fairly bog standard. I don't know what the size... There's Twitch integration, which is surprising. I don't know what size the subtitles are. The music's a bit loud. I'm having to speak over it quite a bit, so I'm going to turn that down for now. And then maybe I'll just turn it down in the options. Advice book, extras, there's probably no point. Posh Totty versus Supermodel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 levels. So, let's continue with me continuing to attempt to understand females in possibly, arguably one of the worst ways possible, according to some people, but I don't really have a choice. I've done 8 months of online dating with absolutely no fucking chance at a relationship. So I'm going to go through this, and this time we're going through it with alcohol, because why not? I already hate my life enough. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go with... so here's the chapter names. Posh Totty vs Supermodel, Boss and Secretary, Interracial Dating, Older Mahmood. So Mahmood was briefly mentioned in the last game as a guy that would like to finish, as it were, all over a lady's face. So it's going to be interesting to see him come back. Strip Club, which is an interesting choice. Looking for a one-night stand, which is surprising. I thought this comedy interlude. A girl looking for a serious relationship. Blimey, girl in group of guys. Dating app, which would be quite interesting and quite relevant to me. And sushi restaurant bonus Chinese level. Sure. I mean, I would have assumed it would have been a bonus Japanese level set in a sushi restaurant, but whatever, we'll go with it. Anyway, let's start the game, because this is going to be a treat. Suri mode, Posh Totty vs Supermodel. She just stepped off a yacht, but the supermodel is just too sexy. The choice is yours. That's not a choice. She stepped off a yacht, but the supermodel is too sexy. Go. A number, sex, or kill your enemies. So I think they're going for the whole wacky thing. I think it seems like they're leaning into it a bit more, but here we go. Let's start. Oh, that's fucking strong. Okay, I have no idea where this is going. This is a really bizarre start to a dating game. But he's in some old ass tank.
Arthur, I'm hungry, man. Let's go to the restaurant. my kumquat.
I thought I turned on subtitles, but I guess I get to eat shit. Or maybe I missed them. Maybe I just made them bigger without turning them on. I'll have a look once so I get a chance.
Arthur, we fucked up the grass again, dude. Not looking good.
That was a little bit this is so bizarre. This is so bizarre. This is a little bit egotistical. God, blimey. Also, I don't know what the difference is between a regular model and a supermodel, because the only time I've seen supermodels is they're like practically skeletons, and I don't know who they're appealing to be honest. Because for me, if a girl's too skinny, I have this weird thing where I think I'm going to break them in half. Or I'd feel like, oh, how do I approach her? I thought that was quite some intro. How do we approach her? Use the genius conversation starter from that YouTube guy. I don't know what YouTube guy is talking about, but I should actually choose that one because I have no idea what he's talking about. Go and tell her that she caught your eye, and can you join her for a few minutes? Gaze into her eyes whilst beckoning her with your... Jesus. As if it's a penis. Catch her attention non-verbally. Don't approach her. Eat a kumquat. So I don't know what YouTube guy he's talking about, so I'm going to go with that, but I'm going to guess D is the best answer anyway, so we'll go for A, assume it's wrong, and then go with D.
And instead of spending your money on a game like this, hey, why don't you walk up to a pretty girl in the mall and say, hey, I don't know, I don't, just keep it cool, guys.
What are you doing?
I was sure this one was going to work. It's absolutely certain. It was such a legendary piece of advice, you know? I'm sure it would work.
I don't know what the guy's got with the gun. I don't know what's going on with that. Also, I guess some guy said some things about him in a review or something. He's probably got a bone to pick with him, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to go with D. Always go for the D. Oh, that is fucking strong. He's a very happy...
Listen, I was just sitting there, saw you, and you caught my eye, so I thought I'd come and say hi. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
Coming for a spot of lunch.
Oh, lovely. This is a nice way to start because if you catch her attention before you actually walk up, she has a chance to kind of get used to the fact that you're going to be talking to her. And if you kind of just walk up and she hasn't noticed you, it's a bit of a surprise when you suddenly start talking. So it's a better way when you can do it.
Yeah, I think it's also a little bit romantic.
Yeah, so
So
just...
I'm Richard.
Hi, I'm Lottie.
Lottie, like Charlotte, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Lovely
Yeah.
to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Hello, are you ready to order?
So yeah, before you approach a woman, just like scream and shout, fling your arms around. And then she'll know that you want to talk to her. Let's go... Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm going to have to go back and check out the subtitles. I might be... because apparently I can't do it from that menu. Settings... yeah, no, that's my fault then. I bollocks that up already. Fantastic. So I think that's actually his wife. I think he gave his wife a cameo. I mean, she was in. I think she was in the park jogging scene. Once you play through the game, you unlock like commentary, director's commentary, and he'll tell you. Wow, I'll have a piece of cake. The lady will be eating my dick. I don't think that's going to go down too well. You know what? Everything on this menu sucks. Let's go back to my place. That might also not really work. Order tea, cake, confidence, something for her. Tell her not to bother you. You're in important conversation. These are all tough. Well, I mean, not all of them. The first two, ordering for somebody else seems like I don't know. Ordering something for her seems like kind of, you know, how do you say, a bit presumptuous. But I guess apparently I've got to order for her as well, even though I've just met her. Seems a bit.
So do you already know what you would like?
I'm going to be naughty today. I'm
Blimey.
going to go for the chocolate cheesecake.
Very nice.
And a lovely cup of tea, please.
Okay, and I'm going to have the cherry cake, please, and English breakfast tea, but no milk.
Just live up to the
Thank
stereotypes.
you.
Chocolate cheesecake. Cheesecake is disgusting.
What is the latest or earliest time that I can have champagne?
Oh.
I don't know, that's a question.
But if a guy came to sit with you, you wouldn't ask him to buy you champagne.
No, but if he offered me a glass of champagne at 5:30 in the evening, that's quite romantic. Or just a straight espresso.
He looks like he has no idea.
Sorry.
Just whip out that iPhone. Bros before hoes, I mean, come on, that's obvious.
Lottie, I hate to do this, but I've got something really urgent. So it's lovely to meet you and all that, but I've got to go.
Oh, I didn't mean leave.
Bye.
God, how rude.
I didn't mean leave. I thought you were just going to sit at the table.
Waitress?
Oh well.
Hey buddy, what's so urgent?
There is a huge
Damn, look at that lad.
Now
He's an absolute unit.
Who's there exactly?
the vice journalists,
Great.
Betty Jack,
Awesome. Perfect.
Oogie,
Ah, he's quite likable.
Tim Sterling,
Fucking prick.
Alcarat, friend.
I couldn't agree more.
Like those guys too.
There's also the mini mint.
Nah, he didn't answer my
The only problem is,
Never. Anyone else?
whilst that's funny,
Got it?
Let's fucking do this.
it also seems a bit like,
Lisa,
you know,
bring me my special briefcase.
I think you're better than insulting a couple of random people that said they didn't enjoy your game or whatever. Blimey. I'd knock her off. This is really...
Die, you fuckers.
This is ridiculous. I mean, this has gone into a little bit too far for my liking, to be perfectly honest. Oh, we're just going to end there. Okay, yeah, so that was a little bit too... Okay, we're back. Yeah, so that was a little bit more than I had honestly expected. Ignore him. I'm already getting drunk.
Sorry about that. Just someone messaging me.
I've had like a quarter of a pint.
I never do that. I
And
never
I'm
have my phone
getting
on
fucked
when I'm
already.
talking to someone.
No, it's understandable.
Not really.
You know what? It's such a lovely day, and you're dressed amazingly. It's all
Not
soft
really.
and but it's got something to it, like a real.
She's just a... It's just
interesting
a shirt
style.
and...
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
It's really nice of you to say.
I mean, it looks like a carrier bag.
What do you do? I'd like to know more about Richard.
He works for a pharmaceuticals company. Does he really? I did not know that. I didn't know he made YouTube videos either. I work wonders in bed. Make a joke, then tell the truth. I'm a mumble rapper. Distract her and do the ring finger DHV routine. Not sure what that is. marketing manager, and I make YouTube videos, but I really love poetry. I make enough to give you $500 right now if you'll come home with me. I don't know what the ring finger DHV routine is. Let's go with that. I work for pharmaceutical companies and make YouTube videos. I work wonders in bed. Let's do that because I'm not sure what that is, but we'll go with it.
Well, never mind that. Hang on, I just noticed your ring. That's quite interesting. Let me see.
Yeah, it's my grandma's.
Oh, yeah. Well, do you know something? There's this interesting thing that I heard about where they say that whatever finger you wear the ring on says something about your personality.
Okay,
Do you wanna hear?
yeah, I do.
All right.
What do you think about me?
Well, the thumb, if you had the ring on that finger, the thumb is all connected to Greek mythology. So the thumb is Poseidon, and he was the only god that didn't live in Mount Olympus. So it's about strength and independence.
Okay.
So that's pretty interesting.
Right.
The second finger is Zeus.
Wow.
So obviously this is like power, decisiveness, leader, all of this stuff. Now, we do your one?
Yeah.
The next one is Dionysus. So it's the god of wine and fun and, you know, all of that
I
stuff.
like that. I really
Yeah.
like that. I
So-
am like a goddess
that you?
of fun. Yeah, I love being so much fun and I love wine.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect then. So spot on. The
If you
next
believe
one,
that
which
shit.
is like the ring finger when you get married and stuff. So it's Aphrodite, obviously.
Oh,
So goddess of
love.
love. And,
Yeah, I like
all of that
that.
nice stuff. And then the final one, Aries, war. So you know these guys that have thinky rings and sometimes they're a
Yeah.
little bit
Yeah,
you know,
fiery.
troublesome, fiery.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's that
stubborn
one.
actually.
So it worked for you then. Pretty
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah.
I can't believe-
I can definitely relate to that.
I can't
And,
believe
oh, you
that.
asked me my job, right? So, yeah, I'm doing this pharmaceuticals thing, and then I also make YouTube videos as well.
I've got to check that out,
Yeah.
see what he actually does.
YouTube videos.
Yeah, you know, just all different kinds of videos, put them on YouTube, try and get views, advertising, and all that stuff.
Wow.
Mhm.
Very interesting.
No girl would ever say
So
YouTube's
this
interesting.
is one of those routines, and if
At
you
least from
Google
my
it, you'll
experience.
find that it's a pickup routine, which is not good. However, having said that, it's quite interesting. You're talking about her jewellery and doing a little cold read, and it's kind of interesting. It basically
Where you
yeah.
wear the rings on your
Yeah.
finger.
Do you wear a ring? None. Never.
What does that say about me?
I don't think I learned that one actually.
Not on the ball.
You only say it if she has rings. There you go.
Okay.
Otherwise you need a different routine.
Well, she's going to find out
Palm
because everyone
reading.
Googles it.
Palm reading is what I would do.
What if she knows how to palm read? And you say it wrong?
What's the chances though?
Honest. Why can't guys just be honest?
Because I've been honest for 27 years and I've got fuck all for it.
And what do you do for work?
Oh, well, I don't really need to work, but I do a
Obviously.
spot of acting.
Ah, lovely. You know,
Yeah.
something interesting I've noticed, I've met some actors and they're always very interesting people because they're empathetic. And
Oh, that's fucking
actually
horse
really
shit. They're
attractive
the
when they're
complete
acting. They have to
opposite.
portray all these emotions, so they
Uh-huh.
just understand people and emotions, they can read
They
body
do.
language.
They're so
and
out of
that's what I
touch,
love.
most of
I just
them.
love studying people
I mean, there's a
and
couple of
nature.
good ones that actually
And
seem
it's
to
a real
care,
way
like
to connect with people on a really deep
that guy
level
that cares.
that not necessarily you can do in reality.
Yeah, and actors, they think they're kind of extroverts that wouldn't connect with people, but because of this, you can really...
You can
Get
feel
in
it
there,
and
yeah.
you can get the vibe. It's amazing.
Excellent. It's a
Yeah.
very cool job, actually.
Yeah, I will agree that
nice
it's
to
kind of
dip in and
cool.
out, obviously.
Hey, do you recognise her in the car?
Yes, I do.
I think
Who is
it's
she?
that famous Russian model. What's her name? I don't know.
This is
Yeah.
so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous.
Wow.
I don't know why I mean, you've got a good thing going on with the girl in the cafe. She seems... I mean, she's blonde and, from what I can tell, English. I mean, not that there's wrong with dating out.
Yeah, modeling's alright, but acting's much more interesting, right?
Yeah, I
So much more varied.
Well, she just drove off.
With modelling, you just have to stare.
Yeah.
But acting, you have to feel.
We have to show something, personality, and be different characters and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just feel that emotion. Yeah.
So you do your acting. Does that mean you're more interested than usual in, I don't know, like TV shows and stuff? Do you watch
Well,
TV?
thank you.
That's not a chocolate.
I like Silicon Valley, actually. That's
that your
like my
favourite?
favourite at the moment. It's basically like really intelligent guys that love technology.
Are you like intelligent guys?
I do. I love intelligent guys. I think you're quite intelligent.
Well, I'm not a programmer, but I've got my own kind
You've
of
got your
business
own
intelligence
little ways,
and street
yeah.
smarts.
Well, I think, you know, I can relate to the intelligent side because I'm quite intelligent. So I need to end up with someone.
Oh God! If anyone says they're intelligent,
So yeah, I just love the
they're
way they
probably not that intelligent.
Yeah.
and I think I'd be quite good.
At least if they feel that they've got to brag about it.
Yeah, that's Silicon Valley's the way. What about you?
I'm watching Handmaiden. Have you seen that? The Handmaid's Tale?
Oh,
That
I've
one?
heard of that.
Yeah, that one is messed up actually. It's
Yeah.
quite, it's not a comedy obviously. It's like some dystopian.
I guess I gotta
parallel
check that out as well.
Where everything goes wrong, where women, when the birth rate just drops near zero, and they round
Oh,
up all of the
no.
women that can still have babies,
And make them have
kind
babies.
of put them with the important men to mate.
Wow.
And it's quite messed up, but it's really, really good and interesting. Have you seen it?
No,
Have you
I
seen it?
haven't.
Oh, you should check it out.
Yeah, sounds
Handmaidens,
interesting. I'd have to,
Handmaidens
see
something.
if I like it.
Hmm.
You know, it might be a little bit for me, but yeah, I can always see.
That seems a bit weird. I've never understood the whole feeding someone else cake. Oh Jesus! I mean, she's already pretty compliant. She's going for all the bullshit. Usually women just tell you to fuck off and leave them alone. Especially if you just randomly approach them. Talk about how it's cool to meet people like her that are not... That's quite a good one. I've tried to tell people that they're cool and I kind of wish I was with them, but... tell her your latest video was a dating advice video for men. That's pretty funny, but I'm going to go with C because that seems like the most reasonable.
I tell you something. You know what's really cool is that I'm definitely this kind of person, but I think you are too.
God, I've had
It's
half a
just
pint and I'm
not
fucked.
boring, adventurous, spontaneous, but also just relating to
What a
people.
fucking lightweight.
So I'm a stranger. I come to talk to you. Now we're sitting having tea and cake,
Do you know
and
what?
who knows what might happen, right?
I know, that's what's so magical about life. I find that, like, you're walking down the street from a stranger, but then in 2 weeks' time, you bump into them again.
I think that's...
kind of recognise them. And
I think
then
that's called a
there's this whole
stalker.
whirlwind of
And
life.
I can tell you that definitely
Yeah,
does not
It's
work.
magical
It's
how
like
it
the
works.
butterfly effect as well, because like if you stay an extra 5 minutes here,
I can
and
confirm
something
with the whole...
happens to you because of that.
Exactly,
and
and then something could happen while
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
here now.
Something.
could happen, which could change your life again in a different direction.
Probably is, and I bet.
Yeah, a car could come crashing through, knocking over everybody.
The nice thing here is the right option, obviously, but the nice thing here is that you're kind of painting her as not boring, and then all her subsequent behaviour should fit that label. If she agrees with it, she says, "Yeah, I'm not boring," then everything following that shouldn't be boring.
And it's a compliment.
It's definitely a compliment.
I wonder where this is filmed. Surely this is not filmed in London anywhere.
Good, yeah. Do you have any special diet
That's...
restrictions?
I think that's a bit of a bad question to ask.
Sometimes it's gluten intolerant, but
Sometimes only.
yeah,
Partial gluten intolerance.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes if I eat too much gluten, then
Ah.
my stomach like becomes a balloon.
Okay.
So I have to monitor what I eat.
All right.
But yeah, I've been on the paleo diet before.
That's healthy, yeah. Because in paleo times everyone lived a long time, so it's good to make
Exactly.
Yeah,
sure
they
to
lived
do
to
that.
20.
And when you look back, it's literally just
They married at 15 and died by
vegetables
20.
and meat
Mm.
the whole time, mostly meat. So I'm just constantly eating
That's
meat, which
a
is
sex
delicious.
joke. That's a sex
So-
joke coming. He
Yeah.
fucking knows it. You use Brad P's 10-minute seduction questions. Play cards with her. I have no idea what any of these are, except for that one.
I was reading this article, and have you heard of Marcel Proust? The author.
No, I haven't.
He wrote a book, Swan's Way or something. It's a classic, and
Okay.
it was talking about his life. And he came up with this questionnaire where he asked a bunch of questions, and it was actually really interesting. So, for
Oh, wow.
example, one of the questions was, "What's your idea of perfect happiness?" So I was thinking about it, and yeah, how would you answer that?
Wow, what a question.
Not to put you on the spot, but
I
it should be
know.
easy, right? It's happiness.
My idea of happiness would be on my boat
Hmm.
in the middle of the ocean,
Oh wow.
surrounding myself with Chanel handbags.
Not massive waves crashing down, no?
No,
Like
no, no, no.
everything-
Just like a peaceful
Maldives?
like ocean.
What is it with
The
girls in
Maldives would be
handbags?
fabulous.
Handbags
I
and
actually
shoes,
have-
I have no fucking clue.
and
I've always
I
found
would
it
have
so
my
bizarre.
Chanel handbags around, and
Because you need them on the boat.
yeah,
basically.
but there's just one thing lacking. Like, I would like a man
Yeah?
on the boat with
Should
me.
he be like tanned and sitting in his
Yeah,
bathing suit,
yeah, with his speedos on.
not with a handbag?
Well, I don't mind.
Oh yeah.
He can have a handbag and then give it to me.
Ah, a present. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This was a tricky one because we didn't let you know what the question would be, but obviously this one's pretty good and can lead to a good conversation. And in general, I would say that if you're going to be going on dates, you should ensure that you have a couple of interesting things to talk about, and even having a few interesting questions like this in your back pocket is a good thing to have, so that you're not at risk of running out of things to say.
No, and it's a great way to open up a conversation where you can maybe veer off onto something else that you both have interest in.
So, Richard,
What's your philosophy on life?
I guess it's pretty simple, but it's taken me a long time to get there. But for me, it's all about finding the things I really enjoy in life and doing more of them, and finding the things that I don't like. I
And
used to
doing
be
less of
bothered
them.
all the time with phone calls, doing annoying stuff, filling in forms, and all of that bureaucracy stuff I don't like. So just to arrange my life so that I'm happy with the way it is every day, and just the simple things make me happy.
so it's more harmonised and
Yeah.
balanced as well.
Yeah, and an absence of bad things is more important than having loads of good stuff. You know, if you just get rid of all the things you don't like, then you're left with,
Happiness.
just
It's magical.
the simple kind of happiness that is like contentment.
Oh, look at that old lady
so that
walk
you don't
past.
have,
She
depression
clearly
or
was-
stress, that your mood is kind of,
I get that.
you know.
Yeah, I get that.
Is she drunk?
It's just how...
Oh, she's part of the scene. My mistake. Laugh out loud. Help the granny up. Take out your phone and start filming. Jesus. None of these actually seem... Oh, actually, help the granny up. It seems like the best one. I was going to say... I hope I won't ever be that old. I want to die young with you. That's a bit much. Ignore it and carry on. Take out your phone and start filming. Obviously C's the right answer. I mean, oh Jesus. Yeah, C. Let's go with C. I mean, calling her a granny is a bit much, but
You okay?
I mean, why did she fall over in the first place? Also, the character you were chatting up and that old lady, they're like kind of dressed exactly the same.
Oh God, poor old lady, yeah?
It might be heat or something.
Yeah, it is quite hot.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's okay. I guess it's not a heart attack or something, is it? It's
No,
just
it's not heart attack.
a funny turn, my granny used to call it. I've
Yeah.
had a funny turn.
It's just
She
a
used
little
to
funny
say.
turn. Exactly. No, I don't think it's anything.
That was kind of
Well, I
awful,
hope not.
or at least awkwardly
Maybe some
delivered.
water or something,
Yeah.
I mean, that was out of nowhere.
Yes, well done for helping the granny and not leaving her there on the floor.
You're so kind.
Yeah, good one, yeah.
I feel so bad for those other actors.
You need to send me your YouTube link so
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Oh,
DM you.
God, nobody talks like that.
It's fucked up, actually. I had a couple this month.
Nobody talks like that, ever.
Wanga used a bit of his music. Copyright strike.
Well, yeah, if
I think it's
it's...
3 and then they shut you down. So.
Wow.
I mean, you know, if you're using someone's music without their permission, then they're in the right to do that.
You okay?
Having said that, the music industry is a real shithead. It happened when I was picking up a baby that was walking out onto the road. Medical corset, and the doctor said you can finally take it off tonight. I think that's supposed to be a sort of a sexual thing. Jesus. Tell her that your body is pretty fucked, but your dick works perfectly. It's got to be that.
Got a few problems, to be honest. Like in my spine, I've got the L5S1. I've got hernia there, hernias in the neck, and even that middle bit, thoracic or thoracic.
Thoracic.
That part of the spine is. And then shoulders, pretty messed up. I can't even open the jar sometimes.
Jesus, what a fucking cripple.
Burning from the
This is already turning her off.
knees are not good, so I can't really.
My knees are
move
shot.
around very much,
Wow.
but my dick is perfect. Like, don't worry. Like, that's that. So strong erection, boom, you know, like a rock, and loads of spunk, very strong spunk. However they measure it, you know, the spunk ratio or something is very good. With good mobility, you know, the little guys wiggling around well, so they could.
This is a little too much information.
Whatever they need.
Oh, Jesus, and that was the worst part of it all. I was not expecting that.
Disgusting. I ain't fertilising your eggs, even though my dick works really well.
That was a little bit too much. I didn't need to see her spitting it out. At what point do you really need to spit out food? That's one of the...
Crude again?
What do you mean crude again? It's like the first time I've been crude. Because I thought it was funny.
Crude.
I'm a crude, rude, lewd dude. It was just a twinge.
It's no biggie, it's just a bit of a twinge, you know, in the back. I think it happened, I did some gym, and then I went out feeding the squirrels, and then I bent
What
in
weirdo
forward
feeds
and
squirrels?
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Squirrels are
no,
pricks. They just come up and
it'll
fucking
be alright.
attack you.
If not, I'm
Take the
gonna
shit
go
out of your
get
hands.
some stem cells.
They're like monkeys.
But
It's
it should
amazing.
be alright.
Yeah. No one likes a moaner.
No, guys with physical ailments, you know.
Well, ones that whine about it. You don't want to be hanging around with someone who's whining all the time.
Really?
The thing for my back was I was sitting for a long time because I had Chinese lessons. I was learning Chinese.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a hard language. I think it's the dark souls of languages.
Oh my god.
It's
This...
ridiculously hard.
That girl would have no clue what he's talking about. She would have no fucking clue what he was talking about. Dark Souls? What the fuck are you talking about? Dark Souls? What's Dark Souls?
He said to her,
What are you saying?
a bunch of different stuff. I said, have you eaten? I said something about how you look. And I said, like, I speak Chinese but not very well. And yeah, a few basic phrases.
Commit a criminal act together to bond with her. See, this is what I don't understand. They say girls like dicks, but then they just go on about how their boyfriend's a dick all the time, but then they're still with their boyfriend, and it's like, what about me? I'm like literally in front of you. Hypnotise her with your teacup. If you could wake up anywhere in the world, where would it be? I'm going to go with B, because that seems like an interesting question.
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
If you could wake up anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would it be? Whole world.
I'd say Rome.
That's kind of boring. What about
I've
me?
never been there, actually, considering I travel the world all the time. And I'd take my chihuahua with me.
Chihuahua?
I've got a little chihuahua, he's called Chucky.
Alright, so you want to show Chucky the sights and stuff,
I
yeah?
do.
Or what would he like?
So
most,
she's
do
a-
you think?
Colosseum.
She's a
Yeah.
crazy
More
dog
than like
person.
a sausage
I'm already
shop.
out.
Yeah.
Well,
It
I'd
was-
take him to the ice cream shop.
It was going well,
Just
and then she
next
mentioned
time
she had a
we went
dog,
there, so
and
I'd
it's just
take
like,
Yeah, have a bit, yeah.
people with dogs never
share
shut up
the
about
ice
their
cream
dogs.
together. He'll be in my handbag, of course.
That's sweet. Well, you'd have to send me the pictures. I'd like to see Chucky
Yeah.
in Rome, the album. This is a solid question. It's one of the kind of example questions that make good conversation for my first book. And there are a bunch like that, but yeah, again, like it's travel and it's quite precise. It gets someone to fantasize a little bit about a pleasant subject. So I think it's a solid choice. and you should also have your answer ready in case she asks you back.
What is going on? Why are these girls just turning up out of nowhere?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's been a long time since I played the first game, to be honest. So I didn't realise it was the same person. The only one that seems to be a good answer is give her a wave, and that would be it. But
Hey Anastasia, hey,
hiding from her seems a bit weird.
how you doing? You look so nice. Great.
She looks completely different. Also, I didn't realise she was going to
How's your
come over.
How's Anna?
Oh,
Um,
I was not
you
actually
get that
expecting
right?
this.
Bye, nice to see you.
Like,
What did she say?
hi.
She said that you've got a small dick and you can't sing.
Well, you know what? I can
No,
take both of those.
That move, not going to end well.
Not going to end well there.
Really? Because I'd have thought hiding under the table like a child would have been the worst thing you could possibly do, besides telling her that you had sex with her. I mean, you know, of those three things, that seemed like the best option to me. Tell her that you'll sing. Tell her that you'll sing, and if you sing, it must be good dick. Say that she's just X, and she always does that. Tell her that you have a really small dick and joke about it. That's the one I always go for. I do have a small dick, but I do make jokes about it. I mean, it's not the dick I would have chosen for myself, to be honest. It's kind of small, but I don't really use it for anything, so it's fine.
No, what did she say? Small?
Yeah, she said that you've got a small dick and that you can't sing.
No, it's fine. It's a normal, decent size. I think she was dating this guy, like a basketballer, and maybe she had sex with a horse or something. I don't know.
How big is it?
God.
compared to this?
That's quite a banana, to be honest. It's reminiscent of that.
This big?
Yeah, it's about that big.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because it was
Okay.
cold that day and all that. It's not. No, it's not it's not super
See?
small.
I like your honesty.
Yeah, it's all right.
Mm.
This one might be okay. Honest.
I mean, how is that okay?
What do you mean?
Being honest. You said be
But it's
honest.
just being a little crude on a first date.
See, this is what I don't get. She complained earlier about me not being honest, and then I'm honest, and then she's complaining about me being honest. This is why I don't fucking understand women.
Are you single?
It's so fucking
Yeah, I am
confusing.
actually, currently single. And you?
Yeah.
Good.
It's not. Being single's fucking shit.
Do you fancy meeting again?
Feeding squirrels, tell her that she better meet you. Oh, Jesus. You are gender fluid and can meet any time. Oh, God. So your Pornhub premium subscription is about to roll over. That is a bit much. Also, Pornhub is one word. It's and should be capitalised because it's an actual thing. But
Let's definitely meet again soon. What could we do together? We could go feed squirrels together.
I'd love to
You
feed
like
the
little
squirrels. Yeah, why not?
Excellent. Or just go for a drink. Yeah, one or the other.
I've already had too much to drink, and I'm halfway through my first pint.
Nice one. The classic squirrel feeding session is always a winner with
Is it?
the ladies for sure.
But of course, I find this on every occasion. Every night, squirrel feeding night.
Excellent. Yeah.
That's a bit.
Just get a check actually. So what's your plans for coming?
They
with?
haven't even
Is it-
touched those desserts.
Well,
That
I
really
have a
upsets
spa
me.
treatment
Hey,
on-
just one.
Yeah, well, tomorrow. Yeah.
Excellent.
I have them like once a week. I've got to get my nails redone.
Oh,
I've got a shopping trip actually with my mother.
Oh, that's
All
nice.
Stuff. Nothing.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a Pilates class as well.
Excellent. It's nothing strenuous or hazardous. Or
Well, the Pilates can be quite strenuous.
That's true actually. Yeah.
oh, and shopping with your mum, especially when you got to carry all her bags. that gets a bit much sometimes when I've got. I mean, to be fair, I do kind of offer because obviously I don't want to see her struggle. Go to the toilet so she needs to pay. So I've actually thought about doing this. I've never been in a situation where I can do this, but if a date was going shit, I would absolutely, with no hesitation, just say, yeah, I just need to go to the toilet, and then just fucking leave. If the date was going absolutely poorly, and if she expected me to pay for everything, because that is absolute horse shit. You want me to pay for 2 of your meals and your drinks, and you're gonna act like whatever. Play 5 lies to see who pays. I don't know what 5 lies is. I assume it's you ask 5 questions and whoever lies the most loses. You pay, or you have to guess whether it's a truth or a lie. None of these seems like a good idea because that's not something I would actually do. Go to the toilet. This one is probably the best one because it makes her want to go with you again. But again, I would actually just say do half and half and leave it at that. That would seems like the best to me. But we'll go with this and see what happens.
Listen, do you mind getting this one? And I'll get the next one next time we meet.
Okay.
If you don't mind. Thank you.
God, this is so awkward. This is so obviously a bad choice
Not much
now.
Anyway, I just had a cake.
You haven't even eaten the cake. That's what's the worst.
Cheers.
I do remember a guy back in college who went on a date to a cinema and he forgot his wallet.
It wasn't that bad, but I think the man should pay in this case.
Oh, let's go Dutch.
Yeah, go 50-50. Pay for what you owe. That's exactly. Which is what I would have chosen if I actually had that choice. Yeah, a friend, he was a colleague, an acquaintance, if you like, in college, said he went on this date with this girl to the cinema, and he either forgot his wallet or just didn't have enough, and he made the girl pay for the film, and you just die. I mean, he laughed and realised how bad it was, so there's that, but it just makes you die a little inside. Pay 5 lies, because I don't know what that is. I really don't agree with C.
Hey, let's do something a little bit interesting. When we play a game, and thank you, whoever wins, if you win, I'll pay, and if I win, you pay. Alright? It's called 5 lies. Really easy.
Okay.
You just need to lie 5 times.
Oh.
You could do that.
Well, I could lie. Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Okay, we're going to start, right? So
Why don't you say no, I can't
number
lie,
one,
because then
I'm
that's a
gonna ask
lie.
you a question. What colour is your shirt?
Pink.
Ah, see? That's it. Exactly. That's what
Is
you
that it, really?
what's the country in the Mediterranean?
That's not a lie, that's just incorrect.
South Africa.
Oh, see, you got it. That's very good.
That's not a lie.
So far, I'm gonna try and catch you out. So, what's the name of the last?
Again, not a lie,
president of
just
the
an
United
incorrection.
Am I meant to lie? Oh.
Well, and if you want to win.
Sorry.
This is really awkward.
Let's say Gordon Brown.
Good one, good one. Alright, hang on a minute. So, you needed to lie 5 times. How many questions was that?
That was 3.
I've done 3.
Oh! Shit!
See?
Yeah, cool game.
Yeah, so you lost. So, but let's imagine you got it right.
Oh
So if I said, "How many was
shit!
that?"
He did both of us, to be perfectly honest.
Oh,
If you-
5.
Exactly. Oh, have you played this before?
Oh,
And you said
now
no,
it's gone back to
and you
awkward.
on the last one.
Right.
So that's how it works.
Okay.
Cool, yeah? Alright, so thank you. Luckily I didn't order any Cristal or...
I don't know what Cristal is.
Should be alright. Nice one.
I mean, how much is the dessert really?
Again,
£3?
you can play it in this scenario.
£3,
You could
£4
play it
depending,
almost at
depending
any
on
time
where you are,
in
obviously.
interaction,
But
on a date. It's just pretty fun, so you can always try it.
Yeah.
I mean, having
like
said that,
to
I could have that
do-
used against me, saying, "Why can't you pay for this? It's only £4." Take a number. Ask if she has. Oh, blimey, that's a bit much. I'm gonna go with A. I was just seeing if I could push A, but I can't.
So we should definitely meet again soon. Why don't I give you my phone and just unlock it? And you can just put your number in there and be in touch.
Giving somebody your phone is a bad idea.
Great, that's the right option. Setting up the second date. All good.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, great.
Uh,
Have
no,
to make sure I do it right.
Yeah, definitely.
nobody should. Well,
Oh.
nobody should definitely.
Great, nice one. You've got the best possible ending.
I don't know about
on
that.
This branch of the first level.
Great, congratulations, you've got the best possible outcome.
I don't know about that, but well, apparently I did. Apparently I'm fucking fantastic.
This is a nice way to start because if you capture her attention before you actually walk up, she has a chance to kind of get used to the fact that you're going to be talking to her.
Oh,
And
okay, so it just
if you
repeats it.
kind of just
Is
walk
there
up
any
and
way
she
for me?
hasn't noticed you, it's a bit of a surprise when you suddenly start talking. So it's a better way when you can.
So I don't know what the blue one.
Yeah, I think it's also a little bit romantic.
Okay, well we're just gonna have to ignore that.
What is
Um,
the latest or earliest
next
time
episode.
about champagne?
Which I'll do
I don't know, it's a
right now. Well, at least I'll record it right now.
Sit with you. You wouldn't often buy
So I'll
yourself.
still be drunk.